So I really love scary movies, right? It's been a while since I've watched one. So the other day I was on Hulu trying to find like the perfect scary movie, like something that really like just, you know, will freak me out, right? I found that, but not in the way that I wanted it to be. You know, I was freaked out for sure, but it was more like a what did I just watch instead of a oh, that was scary. And the movie I'm talking about is called The Hug. So it's literally described in like one sentence. It's like, an animatronic panda at a rundown pizza place seems to be out of order until little Aiden gives it a hug. Already that seems strange, but you know, I'm not one to judge. When I read the animatronic part, I was like, oh, so this movie is like the Fnaf movie that I've always wanted and I'm finally getting, right? Not really, but kind of, but not really at all. Mind you, this movie is only 5 minutes long. I didn't even notice that when I first clicked on the movie. When I watched it, literally I paused it to go do something and it was literally almost done. There was only like 5 seconds left in the movie. And that was very disappointing. Already like literally 11 seconds into the movie and I'm already creeped out. It has the most disgusting sounds playing in your ear. And then you just see this panda named Pandori. I don't know who came up with that name, but it's interesting, okay? It's the creepiest panda I've ever seen in my life. It literally has skin on its face for some apparent reason. And this freaking Fnaf reject, I can't even deal. Like, I can't. Now, like when I'm talking about this movie, I just wanted to make it clear that I'm not talking about the production quality. Like it was a decent movie. Like I was enjoying it when it was happening. Like it was getting enjoyed, okay? But when I say like I was getting so frustrated within the 5 minutes of this movie, like
slow down, come on.
So it's basically showing that all the kids here are like super bad and they're at this birthday party and they really have no parental supervision. There's only one person that seems concerned with their well-being, and it is the employee, the only employee that works there apparently. And the mom is just sitting at the table just chilling, like whatever. So they're trying to show us, you know, what type of kid we're dealing with right now, with how he just cheated the game and got all those tickets. If most people can get away with it, I'm pretty sure they would do it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I would do it. I mean, like, have I done it? It seems like something I would do, but let's just skip past that. He cheated the game. He's got all these tickets and he's like, I'm ready to cash out, right?
Now let's make the panda put on a show for us.
And he's ready to make the panda dance for him. I don't know. For some reason, he wants to see that panda. As a child, I would never want to see a panda that looks like that. That's the creepiest thing that I would ever experience. I'd be so scared of it. There's no way I'm spending all my tickets on that stupid panda. I am taking it, I'm cashing out, I'm getting the biggest teddy bear, and that's it. There's no way ever I am going for this panda right now. But he wants it, so let's go along with it. Okay, he wants to see the panda.
Hold on, guys. Pandora's on his dinner break. He'll be back in an hour.
So they want to see the panda, but they can't because he is, as they described in the description, out of order, but as the employees describing, on a dinner break. So he's just not ready to dance. That's all we know. He wants to be left alone. And me, I would leave him alone, but for some reason this kid does just not want to leave him alone. Like he's like, no, I came here, I cheated the game, I want to see this panda dance, and I'm gonna see him dance. Wouldn't be me.
Sorry, kid. It's dinner time. Even pandas gotta eat.
It's a freaking robot. It's my birthday, and I want a panda show now. Yeah!
Listen, you little kid.
Pizza's here!
I was mistaken. There are 2 employees here. One that's taking care of the kids and one that brings out the food. Okay. This pizza literally only has like 6 slices. I don't know who it's gonna feed. And the slices are super big. Like they could have cut some of those slices in half. It's whatever. But when I first saw this wonky looking piece of pizza, first of all, it looks touched. I would have never eaten it, but it's whatever. As a kid, I guess it's like whatever.
Okay, no, form a line. All right.
So he leaves that kid alone over there to go supervise those other kids eating pizza because the mom's sitting there, she ain't gonna do nothing. And right when that guy had bumped into that kid, the kid stole the keys off of him. I never understood of how people could do this, but apparently like it's an easy thing to do. I don't know. But he stole the keys off the guy and he's ready to make this panda dance for him. And then this is when things get really, really weird.
Pizza for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Pandori the Panda.
When you saw this guy light up this panda box, you would think that everybody in the building would have known that this kid did it, but nobody noticed. Nobody sees this bright light. They don't hear all the noise that came with this whole show that's about to happen. Nobody noticed. And even though it's right there, they don't see it. They just don't see it. I don't know how, but that frustrated the life out of me. And he looks like he took every drug that ever existed because, like, what is this face? Just don't get it.
Hi, I'm Pandori the Panda. What's your name?
Aiden.
Oh, that's a pretty name. Do you want me to put on a show for you?
Do you want me to put on a show for you? And the kid was cool with that. I promise you, as a kid, if I seen something do something like that, I am running for the hills. There's no way I would ever be okay with a thing looking at me like that. The way that this guy is being looked at right now. Not only that, he's like, this panda's sitting here like, I'm ready to dance for you. And the kid looks away and he's like, dude, there's nobody there. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Great! But first, you gotta come give me a big fat hug.
Now, I'm wondering, was this always a part of the show or was this just for him? Because that's weird. I've never... First, you gotta give me a hug? Where do they do that at?
Come on! Don't be shy.
Okay, in this shot, you can literally see the employee in the back cutting the pizza, or it was already cut, handing out the 6 slices of pizza. Should probably be done by now, but apparently he's not. And he can't see that Pandori is out and ready to dance and give this guy a hug. He's just like not noticing any of it. And it's like that. This was the moment where I was like, yo. And then his tail starts wiggling, but it really looks weird. Like, it just looks like he's like flexing inside of a suit. Like he's making his butt flex, like flex. Like, I don't know what the heck is happening, but what? And he's got this smug look on his face because he knows what's about to happen. He knows what he's about to do to this kid. And this kid is over here just willing. He's out in the open, ready to give this strange thing a hug. I don't know how they didn't go out of business opening night, because me and most kids, when they see this, they would have been creeped the heck out.
Alright. Now give me a...
Then he just squeezes the life out of him. He was about to give him a demand mid-hug. You don't hug for that long and then start demanding things. You have to back out of that hug before people start getting strange. But he didn't back out that hug, and things did get strange. And now he's got like the world's tightest bear hug happening right now, and he's stuck. and things get really creepy. Now this part of the movie is like really started to freak me out. Like I wanted to back up out the room, but I was still intrigued.
Somebody! Ah! Mommy! Mom!
He's yelling help, and I promise you this room is like not that big. Like the guy literally walked like 3 feet and he was over there. And I'm telling you, if I yelled help right now, my sister downstairs could hear me. They just don't hear him though. Then his face starts to peel off, and then I start thinking, who made this thing? Like, who designed this? Who gave it not only a ugly nice face, but a creepy ugly face underneath too?
All right, everybody calm down. We got it. There's one for you.
And the lights are literally flashing on the guy, and nobody notices. And everybody sitting here, everybody is in the direction of the kid, but not one person sees it.
Yeah, there you go.
Then someone does notice, and then I'm like, she never really cared about him. That's like the real story behind here. Nobody here liked that boy, and they knew what was happening, and they let it happen. That's the true story behind this. Nobody here liked him, and they was gonna let him get murdered just right in front of their face.
Look what you did.
God, seeing that face again, I can't look at that face again. The only face she makes, I'm over here like freaking out. This little girl sitting here. Wow, that's crazy.
There you go.
Aiden!
Got my hand on it there.
Have you seen Aiden?
And now his mom finally calls his name. She finally puts her phone down and she finally calls his name. Where have you been this whole time? You've been just sitting on the bench. All you had to do was look forward. She looked to the side first.
Hand on it there.
Have you seen Aiden?
I mean, the first thing when I look up from my phone, I look forward. I don't know about you guys, but I always look straight up.
Come over here right now!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And then he turns into like the world's biggest superhero. Like he's like hopping over tables, stepping on the pizzas. Like he is like full on jetting across the room to get to Aiden. And then he opens it and the pen is sitting there like, he's got like the smuggiest look on his face because he knows exactly what he just did. The creepiness that just occurred, he knows exactly what happened, and he knows that worker knows too. He's like, I did it again, haha. Now, instead of reaching and grabbing the kid out, he decided to close the curtain and run. Now that I put myself in that position, would I close the curtain and run? Now, this is the movie The Hug, and that was 5 minutes of gracefulness that I was blessed with on that one Sunday morning. I decided to watch a scary movie. I definitely don't know what the heck I just watched, and watching it for a second time, I'm still like what just happened? So yeah, that was the movie The Hug. Watch it at your will. I mean, it's on Hulu, it's also on YouTube, so I mean, if you want to watch it, I mean, that's up to you. I definitely thought I was gonna get the Fnaf movie that I wanted, and I felt like I deserved. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment below any other movies that you've seen on either Hulu or Netflix that just really creeped you out and that I should check out, because I'm into it. Like, I'm into watching movies that creep me out. I'm into it, you know, it's my thing. It's my thing. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video.